Well, hi again. I've just come back from a nice walk. It was originally supposed to be about my normal walk, which is to go down to the river, have a little walk along the river, and back home again, which is about 3 kilometres normally. Today's one turned out to be over 6 kilometres. I took a slightly different route. I don't know why, but as I was walking, I went to go ahead at the roundabout and then decided to go right, and then I went to go left at the next path, and then I carried on. And so I thought, okay, let's just take a walk, see where it goes to. I believe that when you're suffering from cancer, that you've got to get out and you've got to have an adventure. You've got to go out and do things as much as you possibly can. I appreciate not everyone can. One of the things I'm very lucky with and extremely grateful about is the fact that I can get out and go for a walk. Even though I've got advanced cancer, it's not affecting my walking, because without that, it would be a little bit difficult. So I get out, I go for a walk. Today's walk was walk number 6 for Prostate Cancer UK, so I'm raising money at the same time. I've almost raised, well, it's £905 I think it was this morning, which I'm really proud about, and hopefully I'm going to get to £1,000 by the end of this month. I'm only supposed to walk a marathon during the month of January, but I'm going to probably do that in the first couple of weeks, a lot easier than I thought, especially after today, after having this walk that's just, I'm walking along and I thought, well, let's go this way this time, let's do this, and before I know it, I'm off the beaten track and I'm walking through the woods, and it's one of those days where it's really cold, it's really frosty. Jack Frost has painted everything white. It just looks brilliant, and it's just a joy to be out there and be alive and living. And that's why I do it. That's why I do it. One of the things, again, to keep my spirits up is that feeling of, well, I've got cancer, but so what? I can't do anything about it except do what I'm doing. I often think to myself, especially recently, I feel like I'm getting better in a lot of ways. I don't feel that there's any pain at the moment, or if there is, it's just a little reminder here and there. It's just a little reminder in my back and a little bit in my leg. My leg is still a bit numb from the sciatica, but the pain has generally drifted away. And so I'm starting to think, is the cancer going away? And that's that turmoil that we get when we're suffering from cancer, is we don't know if it's getting better or worse. So I can only assume it's getting better, because it's the best way to look at it. If I'm assuming it's getting better, I'm putting myself in a good frame of mind. I feel better about things. If I'm thinking it's getting worse, then all I'm doing is putting myself down. And the way I think is the way I become, and eventually I make myself not only feel worse, but I actually become worse. So I'm thinking to myself that it's getting better. I do feel good. I feel a lot fitter since I've started the walking the last sort of 2 or 3 months. So and the diet I'm on now is almost purely plant-based. That's through my own choice. It's through studies. So like, here is my lunch. Doesn't look very nice. Looks massive actually when you read it on there, but it's like a pint of mixed vegetables and mixed fruits. Now I say vegetables, there's only garlic in there, and kale and carrots. The rest of it is banana, orange, apple, and then a lot of different spices and seeds and things. And I have one of them every lunchtime, and half of one of them at breakfast with my cereal. And who knows? Who knows? It may be the cure just by eating well. Who knows? Who knows? But what I do know is that there's a lot of research that's gone into it, and I can only do what I can do, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I've tried. That's all I'm going to say. So yeah, I feel better, both mentally and physically. I feel a bit tired now. I have just walked over 6 kilometres, so it's tiring for most people. And certainly I never used to walk that sort of amount anyway, in any one session, in any time. As I've told on previous vlogs, I'm a driving instructor for the ambulance service, and the only exercise really is just the breaks, when we used to just go to the toilet, really, from comfort stops, and a little bit of walking around it outside a supermarket. So now I'm not practically out on the road working. I'm making the most of getting fit for when I can return back to work, which is I'm starting back very slowly, but next week. And this is my purpose. I mean, one of the things you've got to have as a cancer sufferer is a purpose in life. My purpose is to get back to work. My main purpose, I've got 2 very young children, age 14 and 11. My wife, family, mum and dad still. And I'm 55 years old, and I don't want to, I want to see quite a few more years if I can. And I believe what I'm attempting to do is the right way. It's the right thing. We just try this. This is just organic green tea. It's got a lot of medicinal properties in there. No sugar anymore with anything. So yeah, I'm kind of sacrificing quite a lot of things. I don't drink alcohol anymore. I don't drink coffee, and I used to be a coffeeholic. I don't do any of that stuff anymore. So I think if you're going to go down a path of plant-based diet, try and heal yourself. I'm still using the hospital treatment. I've got no intention of doing chemo, but I'm going to go through the hormone replacement therapy and the pills and loads of tablets I take every day. We're gradually getting less and less now, weaning off some of the tablets. But I think you've just got to go out there and live and have a purpose, have some kind of thing that you want to do. And at the moment, walking is a really good purpose for me. I want to see my kids grow up. So again, if I want to see my children grow up, I'm going to give myself the best fighting chance. And that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So my message to anyone at the moment that's in this situation, that's got cancer, look, I can't tell you what to do, but all I can say is the way I think is everything's just, what the doctors tell you is you've got advanced stage 4, stage 3. They're just numbers. People have gone completely cured from stage 4 metastatic cancers. So believe in that. And if you believe in that, then you've always got a chance. You've always got a chance, no matter how bad it looks, for coming out the other side. I spoke to someone the other day whose sister is going through her six times now, 6 bouts of different cancers. How strong that woman must be. But she comes out the other end of it, to live another few more years, 5 more, 6 more years until it comes back again. If that's the way my life's going to be and it comes back again in the future, if it goes away, then so be it. I fight it with whatever I've got. And I think that's what we've got to do. We've got to stick together. We've got to stand up against cancer. Don't let it roll all over you. Don't sit, if you're on your your house at the moment, you're sitting there, like I was the first few weeks, wondering what I was going to do in my life. You know, put some warm clothes on, open the door, and just go for a walk, 100 meters, 200 meters. Get yourself out there. You never know, you might start feeling just a tiny bit better. And that's really all my message is today. It's a good one. I feel good. I've been out for a nice walk, and life is really good at the moment. Okay, tomorrow it may not be, but it certainly is today. So take care, everyone. All right, and I'll speak to you again soon. Take care.